It's Morning Mojo with Clint, and
Dan!
we're gonna wait for a few people to show up. Till then, we're gonna conversate between ourselves. All right. So, how'd you sleep last night, baby?
Good. We lost power last night overnight. A little bit.
Is it because of that storm you said was gonna be rolling in?
Probably. Or a tree fell on the thing.
Oh, yeah, trees.
So I woke up this morning and I noticed the fan was off.
Oh, I got you.
Oh no.
Energy. Oh, what's up, Purple Reaper? How you doing, man?
Hi!
I just realized something, guys. Sorry about this. I always gotta set it to live chat so I can see all you guys talking,
Yeah.
and I always forget. Time for the last little bit of sugar I have to go in my coffee.
Chicken!
What's up, Chicken Explorers? How
My
you doing
buddy
this morning,
Chicken's
man?
here!
I see that. I am trying to make coffee. No,
Yeah, Almond Digger didn't have a good night last night. Well,
I had a good night. I just slept
no.
last
I'm talking to Chicken.
night.
I'm talking to Chicken. Yeah, Booster or Almond Digger didn't have a good night. Last night at the race. Well, I'm doing good, Chicken.
How you doing,
And,
Trash? How you doing,
and morning
Chicken?
trash. I'm waving at everybody today. I'm in a good mood.
Yeah, everybody's in a good mood today. I'm just trying to get my go-go juice, a morning coffee.
Oh, yes, he did.
He messed up before it even started, Chicken Explorer. You talking about a racer?
Yeah, we're talking about that.
Oh man, he screwed up before it ever started.
Yes.
Ooh, something that begins badly will always end badly.
I think Booster finished 22nd, if I'm not mistaken. My driver
It's good to
finished
hear you're doing good
22nd.
there, Trash. So, have you guys heard? What's up, subject? Have you guys heard
Morning
about what
or
happened in
afternoon,
Boulder?
whatever it is.
Yeah, uh, I forgot about that. We're there. There, it's at night for him. We're
Oh,
12
okay,
hours
well,
ahead. But how you doing, subject? Welcome in. But did you
good
guys hear about what happened
evening.
in Boulder? Did anybody hear about the Boulder, Colorado incident? It's night. That's what I thought.
Night night. Night night time for him, just about.
Yeah, they're exactly 12 hours ahead of us. Oh, okay, trash. You guys, if y'all haven't heard about it yet, pray for Boulder, Colorado, okay, guys? Because what did you say? 8 people? Yeah, there was 8 people seriously
Yes.
injured by a man with a homemade flamethrower running around burning people, screaming "Free Palestine." Okay, guys.
Chicken knows about it.
Yeah, guys, look, I don't support either side of this war, but I can tell you this: don't bring innocence into it. Don't
No.
create a terrorist act in another country trying to save another country. It doesn't work out that well, guys. All you do is give yourself a bad reputation. So, guys, don't do that. I know nobody here would do it, but guys, don't do that. That's a bad thing.
Exactly.
Oh, yeah. You're going to give yourself a bad rep doing that. That's
Morning,
like the
Brent.
abort.
Brent. I'm about to say Brent. Bentley. It's Brentley.
You know what, David? That's not a bad way of looking at it. Take a hard look and tell us there's not a purge going on. You know what? Great way of
Yeah, I don't
saying
attack
that, man.
innocent
Thank you for
people.
being in here. What's up, Brent Lane?
I was
Yeah,
about to call him Bentley.
yeah, it's not Bentley. He's not a car. It's Brentley. But
Bentley could be a boy's name too.
I I know this.
Trying to get you to laugh.
You did. I was already laughing, and you're like, I'm trying to get you to laugh. Anyway,
Haven't been.
but yeah, man, trash, that's messed up. You don't hurt innocent people over in another country that has nothing to do with what's going on. You don't go hurt somebody else and do that to make a protest, guys. You want to make a protest, just go marching down the street.
Stuck in your
Just go.
favorite.
I got you, David. Got you some organics going on.
Thank you, subject.
Yeah, thank you so much, subject. We got
Hi,
ourselves a nice
David.
coffee. In fact, I'm putting this sucker down. It's too hot still.
I'm waving at you, David.
How you doing, man?
I wave at a lot of people.
At least she ain't doing the creepy smile and wave like she was. She was going,
My famous.
no, no, not I'm famous, baby. That is I am creepy and a serial killer.
Oh, I
Okay.
did that one already.
See you later there, trash.
All
But no,
right, later, trash.
that is I am being creepy and a serial killer, especially when you had your eyes wide and that fake smile just that's I'm waiting for you over here in the 1923 rapist to give you free candy. No way.
My dog's put her paw to my head. Said, puff, puff.
It's like, dang it. It's like, you could have passed.
There's nothing wrong with smoking it.
No, because I have legal medicinal. So, what's up, Ara? How you doing?
Sometimes we do, yes.
Yes, sometimes we do talk about world news. I actually have a few things. That's the cult leader wave.
Aurora.
Exactly. That's the
Hi,
creepiness.
Aurora.
Mhm. Yeah, that's the creepiness. That's no emotion, and you wave it. It's just okay. Stop
Hey,
it.
you gotta be goofy this
Stop.
morning. Get everybody laugh.
Oh, I know, baby. But why do you think I'm reacting the way I am? Ooga booga. Anyway.
It's a weekend. They probably getting over the weekend.
Oh, honey, they're getting over Monday. It ain't getting over the weekend. It's getting over Monday. Did
No, I
you see
haven't
it?
seen that one. No,
I'm not for war, and it's all I'm not taking sides. Oh, okay. I got you. There was an attack in Russia. I didn't know that,
I didn't
but
see that one.
because all I got, my news feed is 1% world news, and the rest of it is scientific news. Like we found, scientists have found a cavern that has an underground lake big enough to fill 3 Olympic-sized swimming pools and more. Guys, and it's deep. They're wanting to explore it, but just the sheer surface size is enough to fill 3 Olympic swimming pools. That's a big lake.
Oh no,
Oh, uh-oh.
I ain't hearing
Man,
nothing
that's
about
not good.
that.
But then again, I can't blame the Ukrainian people because the Russian people invaded them first. So I can't blame the Ukrainians for defending themselves. Guys, and if by defending yourself means a retaliatory strike
Oh
or
wow.
a preemptive strike, Russia, you shouldn't have pushed a button. Dang, chicken. Sorry, Russia,
No.
you pushed a button and you awoke a black bear. It might not be a grizzly bear, but black bears are still nothing to mess with, and you done pissed them off. So now you got to deal with them. So sorry, Russia, but I have no sympathy for you in this war. You know,
Yeah.
uh, but I do have sympathy for the Ukraine people because you attacked them first. So these guys are defending themselves. Let them go out and be Rambo, okay? You support Israel? I got you. I got you.
You stand with Israel.
I got you, Aura. I
Which
realize
I
that you
do
may
too.
need
I
some
stand with
money.
Israel.
I realize
I'm
you
with
might need
David on
some
that
money.
one.
you know, I just don't support a religious war. I support when you're defending yourself. Guys, if somebody attacks you, defend yourself. That's that's one thing. That's just like India right now with their war with Pakistan.
Yeah.
They were defending themselves. Pakistan attacked Kashmir, so now India is, going on the assault. And guys, don't expect to attack somebody's home country and do a terrorist activity without that country retaliating. It's just going to happen. What is
How
up, Max?
much?
I remember when I was little, a guy tried to say I was weak and attack me, but according to the teacher, they had to stop me since they saw the look in my eye. Oh, I got you, man. What's up, Maxima? But no, I actually almost got abducted by somebody when I was little. I ended up cutting his nose off. No, I am Ukrainian, but you know Russian too. Yeah, most people around the world know multiple languages, and then you have Americans. We barely
Hold
can speak
on.
our own language. I mean, isn't that right, honey? You got people around the world that learn five, six, seven languages, before they get out of high school, and then you got Americans.
Konnichiwa.
Yeah, three languages. That's amazing.
I know some Spanish and a few Japanese words.
I know a little bit in multiple languages, but I'm not fluent in any but English, which
No.
sucks. But I know enough to be like, hey, where's the bathroom? Hey, I don't speak your language. Hello, how are you? Those are things that I know. Hamas attacked first and killed American, teaching them in the Middle East how to party. Then Hamas screwed that up. Yeah, Hamas is an issue. Hamas is a radical group, guys, and radicals are never fun. Radicals can mess up your day. I was literally talking to Jin Jin about radicalism in different faiths and
Yeah, he
how it makes
was.
no sense. Old Norris, I can introduce myself in Italian as well. Nice.
Bonjour.
No, 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 no. Bonjour is French.
French. Italian.
A lot of Polish. Yeah, it's very similar to
All
Ukrainian.
right.
It's
See you a little bit, chicken.
all right. See you later, Chicken Explorer.
Chicken's got to go feed them beautiful chickens.
I speak three languages: English,
English, American,
American,
and my
and
own
my
damn
own damn
language.
language. I can speak Cajun almost fluently.
Oh, you're welcome, chicken.
Which you had some adorable little chickens, but we're uh we're about to be taking and trying to learn some new languages over here ourselves. I'm trying to find a program that will teach me Aramaic, that will teach me Chinese, and that will teach me. Oh, we got Rock in here, but it'll also teach me Old Norse. So those
The
are the three
Rock is
languages.
here. The Rock is here. Gonna eat everything.
I need more coffee. I should have put more water in there.
What?
What's up, country girl sweet?
Hi, country. I know a
Oh yeah,
couple
I
of
love
Japans.
your
Can you
sister's
see
learning
why?
Japanese. You speak another language, Rock? What you
They
speak?
say.
Chinkonga Jiao. Yeah, Chinese is going to be interesting.
Kimono.
Kimono is not Chinese.
No, Japanese. No, I was talking to one and saying that my sister's learning Japanese.
Rock speaks bark. Bark, bark, bark,
You
bark,
know,
bark, bark, bark.
subject said his sister was learning Japanese, and I was talking to him.
Oh yeah, subject. Your sister's learning Japanese. That's awesome. You
You
know,
know, that's
uh,
the only three I know.
I know quite a few things about the Japanese culture. Um, Most of the words I know come from the different yokai I've studied.
I know they like rice.
Rice and seafood.
And sushi.
Seafood. Listen to the Outlaws, Lion Eyes. Nice. I like that. Because if that's the song based around the Eagles,
That's what I
Lion
was
Eyes.
thinking.
Is it based around the Eagles song, Lion Eyes? 'Cause you can't hide your lion eyes, and your smile is a thin disguise. I love that song.
Hmm.
Yeah, I love the Eagles. They're a really great band. I actually knew a bit of French, German, and for a short amount of time, a little bit of Sweden. Oh, nice. What's wrong with your
What?
body, new subject? What did
That's what I was
you?
gonna
What did you?
say.
Okay, David, they did it Cajun style.
Oh my
They did it
gosh.
Zydeco. Oh, I gotta hear that. Now you done bringing out my Cajun up in here.
It's that
Okay, now
cool.
you done bringing my Cajun up in here.
Oh, you guys think as soon as it got better.
That blows. It sucks to get sick, get healed, and then the next thing you know, the doctor tells you, "Guess what? You're sick," and you're just like,
Again.
"It's like I just got rid of this stuff." No, no, that kind of happened with COVID.
That was
You
me
know,
back in February.
I'm from Southeast Texas.
North Carolina.
Mhm.
North
What is
Carolina.
up? How you doing, everybody?
Engine holder 976.
What's up, Rolex Guard? Don't forget, go check out at Jen Holder 976. I'm just scrolling on accident. I got blinded by a hot pink tank top that someone was wearing in the next stream. You have a sick mom, country girl, sweet. I'm sorry to hear that.
No. Don't
Oh,
feel bad.
dang,
Mine's not doing too good either.
dang, subject. Maybe you need to go get yourself checked out. You getting sick that much? You need some immunity boosters. Eat you some oranges, brother, like a barrel of them. Go gorilla on them. I'm sorry your mama's sick, country girl. Hopefully she'll get to feeling better real soon. What's wrong, baby?
Oh, nothing. I'm just reading.
I got you. Nice rock graduation. See, I told you you'd make it without having to worry about somebody throwing that nasty shit in your face. With
Never
the eye.
heard it.
Yeah. I've heard a song. I've heard that song before, Marijuana Cowboy. My dad played it. He
Never
thought
heard
he
it.
thought it was funny. But on my channel we call it organics, man. Just so you know. I know you were naming the song, which is fine. But for future reference, organics, man. Thank you. But anyhow, um, yeah, guys, we are having an interesting idea ourselves over here. So guess what I thought about doing, babe?
What?
Raising my own fish with an above ground
Ooh.
aquarium. Seen a guy in Florida doing it.
You can't spell that.
Oh. Spell check will do it for you, brother.
Yep, I gotta do that today.
I'm happy.
The minions.
Oh yeah. Fishy. Fish, 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 fish.
Here, fishy, 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 fishy.
Yes, you can eat the fish. I don't care if you eat the fish. That's what the fish are going to be for, is for eating. But I'm going to be breeding some bluegill, or as they've been saying here on YouTube, blue gigi. It's a blue.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, that's the whole reason for these perch. It's going to be for breeding and for bait. That way, me and my dad will never have to go out and buy bait again. Catch it from the ocean rock. You know, if it wasn't so expensive to do saltwater out here, I would. But it's so much cheaper to do freshwater.
I don't even like. Oh.
Oh, you don't even like fish. What's wrong with fish? What's wrong with fish? Fish is good for you. Fish is a happy food.
Oh.
Can you breathe?
Yeah.
Because right
I
now
got
he's
10
starting
minutes
to
to
look kind
have.
of like a tomato.
Sharky!
First time in the South, went catfishing, and when I put my ear in the water, I didn't hear the cat meow. That's not how it works, brother. They don't meow, they croak. They're,
Sorry.
they kind of sound like a fart, actually. But
Sharky!
what's up, Sharky?
My
How you
brother
doing?
from another mother.
But yeah, catfish don't meow, guys. They will slap the snot out of you. You get too close to them. I seen a video the other day. This little kid, he goes to hold. They're like, hold the fish higher. So he goes to pick the catfish up higher, and as soon as he does, the tail goes smack, 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 smack.
Oh, you
He
just
drops
woke up.
it.
Morning. Morning, Sharky.
Morning, Sharky. Thank you, thank you. Well, okay, Dave. I got you, man. Not much, Scullio. We're just sitting here enjoying ourselves, having some more Mojo. Trying to wake up, trying to get the day going. You know, the whole spiel. Road tuber, coconut time, no coconut. Everybody else here gonna have coconut. No
I'm
coconut for the
here,
rest.
just got itchy
It
eyes.
will kill me.
Oh.
It will kill me dead. It will kill me deader than dead. I'll be so dead, I'll be 6 foot under. It's another Monday. That's kind of how it feels, doesn't it, Sharky? I'm allergic to
Monday,
coconut.
Monday.
The staff's going great. I'm just waiting on my paycheck to come in tomorrow, and I'll be able to buy the tongue oil for it. And then we're going to be working on Jinjin's staff, and we're going to tongue oil both of them together, guys,
Yeah.
so we can get 2 orders filled at once. I've never seen a moray cod, but I've
Oh.
seen a moray eel.
Ooh.
Yeah, I've seen a moray eel, but never a moray cod.
Oh,
I got
yes.
you, road tuber, man. Mondays are just. Ugh. Am I right, love?
Yeah.
Unless you get paid on a Monday, you hate Mondays. Hang on. Bigfoot wants some Jack Daniels. I got 5 hours for him. Or I got a fifth for him and he didn't know he needed ID.
What's going to be on mine is what he's asking.
Some dolphins, a wave pattern, and I'm thinking about putting a prayer on there for him. You're allergic to Mondays.
Achoo. I'm allergic to fake friends.
You get paid on the 4th, I get paid on the 3rd. I understand that subject, man. Yeah, nobody really likes a Monday. I mean, seriously, if you like a Monday, you love your job. Okay, you absolutely
Monday,
adore
Monday.
it. Because everybody else, and I guarantee you this, everybody else in your office when you walk in, hi guys, it's Monday, let's go to work. They're all like,
Okay, sorry. This is for fogging.
sorry, Monday, it's personal. It's not really work if you love it, what you do.
Where's
Exactly.
Monday? Get it?
If you love what you do, it's not work, it's a hobby.
Yeah.
If you love it, it's not work, it's a hobby. 66 and retired. Yep, I'm sure I love my job.
Ah, there's
My dad's the same way.
Louise.
Hello,
Hi,
Louise.
Louise.
Come back, our Scottish friend. Mm. Coffee, good friends, good conversation. This is what Morning Mojo is all about, guys. So come on in, say hi. You know, hit like, share, subscribe, hit the bell icon. Come join us next time, guys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's only on the weekends that we can't do it together. And that's why I came up with Clint's Critter Chat
Do it.
show together. But other than that,
No, you cannot eat Louise. No, Rock. You cannot eat my Louise. No.
maybe, but not in the way we can discuss on TV.
Not my friend Louise. No.
Wrong kind of eat, hun. Anyway, Rock got it. Mate, sub to Jimmy
Thank
Clint.
you.
Thank you so much, Subject 14. Guys, we hit 1,600 subs last night. We hit 1,600 people over here at the Knights of the Holy Rose Sanctum. Holy crap. Just what?
Yeah.
But it's cool because I never expected. I was gonna do this for 30 days. And within the first 30 days, I got 500 people. And I was like, holy crap. So I tried another month, 1,000 people. I was like, oh, holy crap, I'm really kicking butt now. So, guys, one video got me over 900 subs. So, thank you for whoever put out that zombie video. It was a great idea. You really helped my channel out, everybody.
My weekend went good.
My weekend went pretty good. Clint's Critter Chats actually got some really good reviews, guys. I've actually gotten quite a bit of really good feedback on Clint's Critter Chats. So whenever we can't have Morning Mojo, we're going to have a Clint's Critter Chat. Okay? And then I'll be teaching y'all about the creatures here in the swamp. You know, thank you very much,
Yes.
Louise.
Went and
And guys,
checked on Mama yesterday.
oh, really? How's your mom doing?
She was in a good mood yesterday, except for her back.
Uh, you gave yourself a mini heart attack. What'd you do, Rock?
She's got a cyst on her spine.
At 66, I've never been to a funeral. Was asked why all I can think funerals telling my friends was when I die, I want the funeral to be a surprise. I got you. I'm glad to know you loved your weekend there, subject. Guys, when I die, I want my funeral to be a party. I don't want it to be whoa, oh no, no. Send me out with a bang, buddy.
A going away party.
Not just a going away party. I want a week-long feast. I want everybody when they walk away
Uh,
from my funeral to be 60 pounds heavier.
Sorry about that. My flash is fogging again.
Your glasses fogging up.
Yeah. I scratch my eyes.
Oh, I hope I don't die for a while either.
But
You
we
know,
don't know.
yeah, we don't know.
We could die after one of Mojo and I know it.
Ooh, I stepped on my. I was using it yesterday. I thought it was still open because I felt something cold.
Ooh.
Yeah, how you doing, Louise? How was your weekend? But why are you resting on that bone? That is annoying. Anyway, sorry about that, guys. So yeah, um, one of the one of the funniest things I got to see yesterday was my shuck trying to chase a baby rabbit. Oh, good to know that, Louise. But my shuck trying to chase this baby rabbit, that was funny because he ran Shuck into absolutely everything he could. Poke yourself. Yeah, I know, right? What's up, Busy Lizzie? How you doing, girl? I caught you the other day, but you were kind of focused on cleaning your station up and everything like that. So I kind of just left you a like and stepped on out, but I did go check out one of your recent lives. Of course I've seen
Yes.
Bugs Bunny.
On TV.
No, I've seen him in real life. I've been to Astroworld. I've even, my favorite was always Tasmanian Devil, though. He is
Tweety.
okay. Rock never gets hurt. All right. What you spacing on, baby? You ever been to
Tweety.
like Astroworld or anything like that? You ain't never been into Warner Brothers theme park?
Nah.
I did when I was little. Back when
Yeah, Tweety.
Astroworld,
Yes. That was my favorite.
Tweety Pie. Yep, old Tweety Pie. Now, as far as outside of Tasmanian Devil, they canceled my second favorite.
Yosemite Sam.
Nope.
Elmo.
Although he was funny.
Elmo.
Nope. They made Elmer Fudd a businessman. They didn't get rid of him. They made him a
Daffy.
business. No, they still
Lola.
have Daffy. They got rid
Lola.
of Pepe Le Pew.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Love running on hot rocks and five. Wow. Okay,
Dang.
subject. Oh, you're all good, busy Lizzie. That's why I popped in, gave you a like, and sat there for about 20 minutes to give you some watch time, and I hopped on off.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, yes. My feet are like leather too, man. They're like leather and they've got permanent stains on them from walking barefoot all the time.
Oh, I'm jealous now.
Oh, how
Let
was
me
it,
see.
Sharky? Don't tell us any details. Just is it good? I'm slowly getting really dehydrated. I can feel my throat getting dried out. Well, Rock, go get you something to drink, girl. Go get you a Gatorade.
Water.
One of the Warner Brothers is buried in Clark's Point, Alaska. That's cool. I didn't know that. Oh, it was good.
I've heard people talking about it.
It's amazing but emotional. That's what I want to hear. That's what that kind of show's supposed to be about, guys. You know, changing somebody, especially changing somebody for the better, who is you're changing their whole personality. Guys, that's an emotional ride. So if that movie wasn't gonna make me sit there go, "Ah," I didn't want to watch it. Hugs to you too,
Oh,
Sharky.
thank you.
But if that movie wasn't gonna make me sit there and look like a big fat baby, I was gonna be upset. Because
Thank you, my
Stitch
brother
is
from
one of
another
my
mother.
yeah, Stitch is one of my dudes. Okay, if I could have a pet Stitch, I'd have a Stitch. You know.
Mine.
Instead, I got stuck with a Shuck. I love my Shuck though. He's
I know
awesome.
you do.
What are you doing, Shucker puppers? I know you gotta go potty, but we gotta wait for Daddy to wake up so he can keep your brother entertained, so he don't try to
Grandpa.
fight you.
Get away from Grandpa.
Oh yeah, I said
Hey,
it's my
Daddy's up.
it's my
Get
Daddy.
away from Bob Bob to get up.
Pop Pop. Dad would look at you and be like, "Who the hell's Pop Pop? I'm Papa."
That's
Hang
what
on,
my nieces and nephew call my dad.
no, my dad's Papa. Just like it's just like on my mom's side of the family, they've always been Paul or Papa.
Yeah,
Always cool that way though. I'm lighting some incense, guys, so give me a second.
that's all right.
Room kind of smells like a shuck. I didn't sleep in here last night. I fell asleep in the living room. I was watching a nice movie. I watch all Bigfoot movies and global disasters. Nice. So you're a Bigfoot fan. That's actually really cool because my uncle, before his death, used to tell stories about running into the Fount monster. feel like I've gotten to a point in my life where I don't really cry anymore. Well, I've been crying for the past few days because of drama, but I no longer cry in public or when something happens. All right, I got you, Rock. There's nothing wrong with crying. Show your emotions by all
Yeah.
means. But, there is a time and a place. So you are right by not letting certain things get to you and everything. But as far as like my movies that I like their subject, I'm a horror movie fanatic and an adventure movie fanatic, a fantasy adventure movie fanatic. So you'll catch me watching stuff like John Carpenter's The Thing and Conan the Barbarian and Dark Crystal and Labyrinth and let's see what else, Pumpkinhead, uh, Gremlins, all those good old shows. Go lay down, baby. The show's almost finished. No. Okay, come on up here. Come on. Come on, fat boy. Come on, big boy. Hey, come on. You gonna get up here? Get up here. Okay. You gonna get up here? You get up here. Oh yes. Whoops! You fell in the hole.
Oh, yes, I understand that.
Oh. Ah. I'm being attacked by a shuck. Help me, everybody! I'm being attacked by a hellhound.
I can always take care of people and someone, and
Okay.
so I'm
Big boy.
always getting stressed by other one's needs.
Now go lay down. Lay down. Good boy. Lay down. You know Daddy's Godzilla pen. Ah, everybody help. Help. I'm being mauled. You little wrestling thing, you. He's wanting to play. Killer Clowns from Outer
Ah, don't
Space.
let him
Oh, yeah,
scratch
I've seen
you.
that movie.
Don't let him scratch you.
Oh, if he scratches me, it's no big deal. I've
Not
got
your
some tough skin.
face. He's trying to scratch your face.
I've got tough skin, baby. I'll be all right. That's what a beard's for. Oh, yeah, but standing on my nuts is a different story. Shuck, you're fatty. All right, I'll be okay. Ow.
You can't touch this.
Shuck, go on. You done squished my manhood, man.
Move your
Captain
Labrador
Falling Ghost's
butt.
Reject. Rob Zombie movies are awesome. Absolutely, Louise. I love Rob Zombie. He's one of my favorite horror movie directors. And if you get a chance, his first film, Lords of Salem, is one of his best. You know, that one's not so much based around the shock and awe like the other ones were. This one's more of a psychological, Suspirious type horror movie. Oh, you got a German Shepherd. That is awesome. You got a new Siren Head sighting. That's cool. Shuck,
Go.
lay down. Lay down,
Move your
baby.
Labrador butt.
No, in this case, you don't need to move. You're like
Mickey
Mickey Mouse.
Mouse. There's nothing wrong with
You
Mickey
know,
Mouse.
they made a horror movie with a guy in a Mickey Mouse costume. I think it was called like House of Mouse or something like that. But it was interesting. The Winnie the Pooh horror movie was surprisingly good. For a B flick, it was surprisingly well made. When I sat down, I watched it. Yes, I love his movies, and that's awesome. There was a new Siren Head sighting. That is so cool.
Oh,
Well,
no.
Rock, if you wouldn't eat so many weird things, maybe your stomach wouldn't be hating you right now. I know you really don't eat weird stuff, but I am sorry your stomach's hurting, sweetheart. Hopefully you'll get to feeling better soon.
Yeah.
Guys, we got 20 minutes left in the show. I want to thank everybody who's been here so far. We've had a great turnout. I wish we had more likes up there, but you know how it is. It's coming. I hope it's not a burp. Saw 3 was very good and gave me some awesome insights. Saw 3 and the Saw franchise, Saw 1 through 3, where it tells the story of Jigsaw himself. Those are good ones. The ones where there's no jigsaw and it's just someone else trying to carry it on, it lost its appeal after that because then it just became torture porn. But been cleaning up your house,
Oh, oh, oh,
so
oh,
I'm in a
oh.
great mood. Nice.
Something I would understand.
Oh, I got you.
Oh my gosh.
I understand it more than you think. I was raised by 3 women. You're good. But it was definitely a different way of looking at things. The last one was actually supposed to be really good. I haven't seen the last Saw. Instead of going to see the last Saw movie, I went and saw. I saved my money and went to go see Godzilla X Kong, A New Empire. You know, that's what I went to see. Because guys can't really see him very well, but I got the G-Man right here. Godzilla is one of my big
Sorry
things.
about that.
So
Ooh.
these new legendary Godzilla movies are absolutely to die for, and I cannot wait for Supernova. Yes, I've seen Hostel. I've seen both Hostels actually. I've seen all 3 Hostels, to believe it or not. But have you? Here's a good one for you, Louise. Have you seen Feast? If you've seen Feast, we definitely friends.
Nope, don't like horror movies.
You might like Feast. Feast isn't as much of a horror movie as it is a comedy.
I like Medea.
Yes, I've watched Man in the Suit. He got the female doctor taking money for cancer treatments that did exist. Oh, okay. That was cool. You know, man, I'm gonna have to watch that because I heard the last one was straight up brutal. So I want to watch it. I haven't, Clint. I need to know. Okay,
Need to
go check
now,
out the
now.
movies Feast, Sloppy Seconds, and Feast Just Desserts. They're all in a line, and there's literally no waiting in between. Like the first movie ends, the second movie picks up directly where the first movie ended. And then like you see the car driving off in the distance as the next main character comes pulling up on her motorcycle. So it's literally in sequence. They're one right after the next, and they literally start with the last scene from the last movie. So it's a great one to go see. Also, Dog Soldiers, man. Dog Soldiers. That show is awesome. Actual military tactics and actual terrifying werewolves. Okay, guys? I know that sounds stupid. Military versus werewolves. I know it seems like it's been overdone. Dog Soldiers did it right. Okay? These werewolves, they you can blow them up and they're going to survive that. And they're going to still come after you. They're going to heal from it and they're going to come after you. You literally have to take them out with silver. That's the only way to bring them down, unless you can create a large enough explosion to blow them all to pieces. But if all it is just a firebomb, you're screwed, man. They're going to go roll in the dirt for a little bit and come back and be like, okay, now I want revenge. But there ain't nothing better than seeing a short little 5 foot tall dude fighting a 9 foot tall werewolf with literally everything in the kitchen in his bare hands. That was amazing, guys. So check that show out. You will be on the edge of your seat the entire time. And every single character has its own personality. They have their own special dialogue. Everything looks great. Borderlands was good too. Hey, no problem, Louise. Oh, I know a lot of Stephen King. I own a lot of his books. He's one of my biggest influences.
Nope.
The Borderlands game is awesome, and there's a Borderlands movie too. The movie was good too, I thought. Kevin Hart did a pretty good job. Even though it's really hard to see somebody who's 5'2" and scared of everything on the planet as being a big military badass, it's just hard to picture that. But he pulls it off. Yeah, there is a Borderlands movie, and he did a good job. Um, there's another great movie that you can check out, guys. It's a bit of a slow burner, but it's really good. If you can sit through the first 20 minutes of it, You're about to be in what the hell's going on, Bill? And that's The Void. Go check it out. Spy Game was awesome. I haven't seen it yet, David.
Mm-hmm.
Um, ooh, that was good. As far as like some fantasy adventure flicks go, um, a really good one that I watched was Solomon Kane. If you get a chance to watch Solomon Kane, that is awesome. That is a redemption story. That is a story about a man who went from being the worst pirate next to Blackbeard to fighting Satan's angel of death to redeeming himself by saving a Christian family. Even gets crucified and rips himself off a cross. So that's a good show. That's a really good one. I just bruised my crazy hair. How did you bruise your
Brushed.
hair?
Brushed.
Brushed. Nah, my peepers. We have one more person. Then likes, please like and sub to Clint. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you so much. Guys, don't forget, don't just like and sub to me. Go to @JenHolder976, sub to my beauty right here, and go check her out, man. She just started a new kick with these morning prayers. And
Different things.
yeah, morning prayers and different things I like. She's finally learning how to edit, guys. So that Dolly Parton video and that morning prayer video, that was her first edits. So I'm
I just
very
found out
impressed
this
with her.
morning.
She figured it out this morning. I'm very impressed with her. She did a great job, and good choices for your first two to try something new, baby.
Yes.
Dolly Parton, you can never go wrong with that lady. Even people who don't like country music like Dolly Parton.
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Thank you.
because I mean, I like Dolly Parton, and I'm a metalhead, but I've always had an idea for a movie, and I always wanted it to happen because I thought it would be absolutely great. Elvira and Dolly Parton as estranged sisters. Dolly Parton studies white magic. Of course, we all know what Elvira is going to do, dark magic. And they've got to stop an estranged family member from something, causing the end of the world or something. But I want to see Elvira and Dolly Parton work together in a movie once, just once before I die. I would love it.
Thank you.
Yes, it was brilliant, wasn't it? See you later, subject. You have a nice night, man.
Yeah. Good
Until next
night.
time, get you some rest, brother. In case everybody doesn't
Rolling for
know,
so
subject
so.
14. Oh, sorry, hon.
I'm reading. Go ahead.
I have heard of Bowling for Soup.
But not that song, no.
Yeah, but I've never heard of that song. Don't be a dick.
1985 is the only one I've heard.
Yeah, I've only heard 1985 too. Honestly, I don't really listen to a lot of American music. I listen to a lot of European metal bands. Excuse me, like Battle Beast, Beast in Black, Unleash the Archers, Nightwish, Xandria, Leaves Fall, um,
Our song.
Amon Amarant, things of that sort.
Our song.
Yeah, our song, The Used is from my youth before I found European bands. But our song, The Used, I'm in Your Eyes, or I'm melting with, or
I
Catch
caught
Fire. I
fire.
think that's what it's called. Yeah, I Caught Fire. I always remember the lyrics, but never the name to the song.
Many times I've heard it.
Oh, okay. That's actually a really cool song, then, David. I'd have to check that out, because I'm all about being respectful here, guys. That's a huge part of who I am. Show respect, and you will get respect. You know, that's why I like this song called "We Are the Others." That's a song by this band called Delane, and the song talks about a young woman in England named Sophie who was caught in an alleyway and beaten to death for being a little different from everybody else. And so they made this song called "We Are the Others," and the lyrics goes, "We are the others, we are the cast outs, we're We are the uncharted, but you can't harm us. I can't remember all the lyrics, but it's beside the point. It's a great song about, hey, you are you and you are special because there's something about you that makes you special. That's true about everyone. There's something about them that is special. Nobody has zero talent.
Yeah.
Nobody has zero talent. Now you might have a talent that ain't that impressive, but it's a talent,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And if you fuel that talent, it's gonna get impressive real quick. Cause like my friend Richard, not Richard Neal, but another friend of mine. He comes on here as Stale Shady, is how he comes on here as. But his real name's Richard. He's always walking his dog. Well, he decided to try something new after seeing me do my blacksmithing video and me talking about survival. He decided to show us all he's an amateur pyrotechnic or
That's all.
pyrotechnician. Yeah, he makes his own fireworks and he makes some big ones. Yes, I've heard of Prozac.
Yes, I've heard of it. Medicine wise.
Speak- Speaking of what's going on in this world today, Prozac blood paved road. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, it's a bloody, nasty
Oh, it's a
world right
band. I
now.
thought I've heard of it as medicine, but now it's a band.
Yeah, um, I've heard of Prozac. They're kind of like an indie band, if I remember right. They're an independent band. Um, I don't think they have a record label, but that was the last I heard of them, and that was it. But then again, I know about the Plasmatics guys. I know about Wendy O. Williams. Okay, not very many people can claim that.
He said
You know,
Prozac, and I was thinking about my anxiety medicine.
no,
Medicine when he
I
said
got you,
that.
love, because my anxiety medicine is a knockoff of Prozac.
Yes, mine's a knockoff of Prozac, generic.
Yep, same with mine. My oxcarbazepine is a knockoff of Prozac, but my aripiprazole, that's a little stronger.
Hank the Third. Oh yeah, I know who he is.
You listen to Hank the Third as well? That's not bad. I haven't listened to any of Hank the Third's music. I haven't listened to Hank Williams Jr. as I like to call him, Double J, Hank Double J. But I do listen to the original Hank Williams. Hey, good looking, what you got cooking? Why not cook something up for me?
That's all
Yeah,
right.
I know those. That, and of course, you know, Blue Bayou.
Yeah.
But and Kentucky Babe, which a lot of people have not actually heard the original Hank Williams sing Kentucky Babe, but man, he does a great job. He does a really good job with it. Skeeters are humming on the honeysuckle vine. Sleep, Kentucky Babe. Yeah, awesome song. Before he went country, he had a speed metal band called Ass Jack. Wow, what a name for a band!
I don't know anything about it.
I don't either. I really don't. But music is very interesting to me. There's a lot of artists out there that live a very interesting life. Um,
Yes.
there's a band called Gorgoroth, where the lead singer of Gorgoroth is so feared by everybody around him because he takes his Luciferianism seriously, that his own hometown kicked him out. He lives up in the mountains of Switzerland like a freaking Grinch.
Uh,
Oh yeah, it's very interesting learning about history and bands and everything they've gone through. Like Motley Crue, man. Motley Crue, whenever they were young, they got accused of hitting somebody with a shark. When in reality, what happened was they caught a shark, and when it tried to bite him, he let it go. When it let go, it flopped into her lap. According to her, he reared back and slapped her with the shark. You
hey,
know.
that would be something you go on my ex's channel and say. He likes
What?
that
I'll
stuff.
slap you with the shark.
Know about the Motley Crue thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he'd probably enjoy that, but he
Yeah,
might
because he
know it.
likes stuff like that.
He might know it. He's old enough to be around for whenever the trial happened, because it went to trial. It went to trial. They tried to take Motley Crue to trial 3 or 4 times. They tried to get rid of him. Yes, but yes. Ozzy did bite the head off of a real bat. But here's the story behind that. Okay, guys? My Uncle Jerry was a roadie for Ozzy Osbourne during that time whenever he bit the head off the bat. It was supposed to be fake. It was supposed to be a rubber bat with fake stage blood in it. Well, the guy that was the stage prop guy was such a huge oh, you're all good, Fel.
I
But he
fell.
was such a huge Ozzy Osbourne fan that he kept saying, "Why don't you do it with a real bat? Why don't you do it with a real bat?" And Ozzy Osbourne came up with the right answer because they're full of diseases. Yeah, sorry, no more comment.
No more
But
coffee.
because they're full of diseases, man, and he didn't want to deal with that. They got a lot of bloodborne viruses to them. And he ended up taking and that stagehand swapped out the rubber bat for a real bat and just decided I'm going to make him do it anyway. And yes, he made Ozzy Osbourne's career probably with that one little stunt, making him bite the head off of a live bat. But it was supposed to be fake. It was supposed to be fake the whole time because what he was supposed to do was bite the head off of it, turn it up and squeeze it and let the blood run down his face. You know, but he couldn't do that. That's why instead, when you watch the video, he just goes, chomp, and is just done. Now, however, Motley Crue also got in trouble for killing a live chicken because they were blamed to have done it on stage whenever they didn't. Somebody threw a live chicken on stage. So the lead singer grabs the chicken, throws it back out into the crowd, and then the next thing he knows, he just starts getting hit with chicken parts. So the crowd tore it to pieces and threw it on stage. But because he was throwing the pieces back off the stage so he wouldn't trip on blood and guts, they were saying that he tore a chicken apart on stage and was throwing the pieces at people. Old TV show lately, and oh, nice. I've
Yes, they
actually been
are.
watching Forged in Fire. I've been watching old episodes of Forged in Fire, mainly so that I can get some old tips and tricks back down and, study my craft as I am a blacksmith. I've either been watching that or I've been watching Path of Fire. Do you know how in 74 when Waylon destroyed the music industry down? Uh,
No. And I
no,
am a
I don't
Whaling
know of that
fan.
one, David. I don't know of that one, David. I do know of quite a few things, but I didn't know Waylon Jennings brought it all down.
Yes, I'm
Thank
a
you, Lou.
Whaling Jennings fanatic.
I know a few people that are, but and he's the guy that kind of sings like this or something like that. It's like he sings out the side of his mouth. Okay, here it is. Hit it with me or hit me with it. Ah,
Hit me with your best shot.
come on and hit me with your best shot. Fire away, buddy. Which I can say that I've been shot 3 times.
Never have.
Don't do it. It sucks.
Never broke a bone either.
Absolutely hurts. 100%. All right, we're gonna wait to see what David and Dogs has to say, and then guys, while we're waiting on him, I'm gonna go on ahead and say this, everybody. Thank you all for being here. Again, y'all are the lifeblood of YouTube, the absolute backbone of the industry. Let me finish this. While in LA, maybe San Francisco, he opened for the Grateful Dead.
Dang.
Oh, and that brought the music industry down? I didn't know that. Okay.
Dang.
Well, anyway, guys, y'all are the whole reason why channels work. Y'all are the ultimate heroes here. We are just content creators. We just have something to say, but you guys make it work. Nice.
Oh, shoot. I didn't know that.
I live in Texas, so I remember hearing about that one. But my dad told me about that one. But anyway, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the support. We'll see you all again next time. And remember, tomorrow, Morning Mojo. This afternoon, we'll have afternoon hangouts where
Now,
we'll be starting Gen staff. And then tonight, I have yet to figure out exactly what I'm going to talk about.
Black and Hills.
Oh,
You
right.
skipped Black and Hills
I
last
forgot to
night.
do Black and Hills
I
Sunday, so we're gonna
remembered
do
it
Black and
last
Hills
night. I said,
tonight.
why are you doing that?
Yeah, we forgot to do Black and Hills last night, so we're gonna read from Black and Hills tonight. Okay, guys?
Yay. I remember that
That
last night. I said, why are you
library is
doing Black and
wide
Hills?
open. I bet you it did, man. But we've hit our hour mark now, guys. We love you all. Thank you so much for being here. And
See you later.
remember to always take care of yourself, always be respectful, and always be a little humble, guys. Okay? See you from the swamp, later from a gator. Love you, mama. Love you, papa. Love yourself. Be kind. Always find a way to help
See
everybody.
you later.
Check you guys tomorrow, same place, same time for Morning Mojo. Bye, everybody.